Yeah. You already know. The Galactic One Eleanor L. Back cracking spells. Shout out to all the Galactic Guardians, 720 degrees. Shout out to the whole URO, everybody living in the universal right order. Shout out to the House of Consciousness, Connecticut chapter. Message being brought to you by K.O.R TV, Kingdom of Righteousness TV. Show is called Wake Up Sheeple. Y'all already know how to do. Let me jump right into the administration. I'll say to all the great prophets, ancestors, haters, messiahs, and messengers who came before, making a platform available so we could be here today giving you the message. I'll say. Jumping right into the demonstration on this Black Money Monday. We're going to deal with that moon energy. We're going to deal with the moon energy on this Black Money Monday. You know, having to be Black August, you feel me? Going into the 8th month. Yeah. So it's 8/1/2022. 8 and 1 is 9. 2 get you 11. Plus 2 get you 13. Plus 2 get you 15. Let's do that again. 8 plus 1 is 9. Plus 2 get you 11. Plus 2 get you 13. Plus 2 get you 15. 1 and 5 is knowledge power. So we got to acknowledge the power, right? Acknowledge the power for equality. Equality, to be my eye. You got to know your power in order to make it balanced, to be my eye. Equality, right? So we're talking about today, Black Money Monday, we're going to talk about the woman. And we're going to talk about the worth of a woman, the value of a woman, especially the melanated, carbonated, sound, light, electromagnetic woman, right? Although all women is, you know, it's on a whole scale. So let's talk, right? The worth of a woman. Do the woman even know that she's the head of the planet? If she don't know that, then her value lessens. If a woman does not know, not that if she believes or if she has faith, if she's the, do she know for a fact that she's the top of the food chain, human chain, in the ecosystem, especially the melanated, sound, light, carbonated, electromagnetic woman, which we call black today, but that's a spell, so we don't want to deal with that term really, but y'all know it as black woman. So is the black woman the top of the food chain? She's 9 ether. And all the other rest of the humans fall and trickle up under her. If she don't understand that science to herself, automatically she drops in value and worth. Because if she knew that, she wouldn't be doing half of the shit that she do. She wouldn't have so many emotions about so many things, you know what I'm saying, that don't really pertain to outside of herself. She would be knowing her value is within her, right? Because heaven is between the legs of a black woman, right? So if heaven is between the legs of a black woman, why y'all let so many different people enter into your heaven? And then you blame the person for the faults because you have a problem admitting when you're at fault. Why do women in society today, especially the melanated Nubian black woman, have a problem admitting when they at fault? Right? That lessens your, that decreases you. Because now you're putting somebody through a whole bunch of psychological bullshit for nothing. Just because you can't admit to say, damn, my bad, or I fucked up, or yeah, it was me, or whatever. You fighting something as simple as that with truth. Truth is holy breath. Let me tell you, truth is holy breath. So if you just be truthful and let that spirit resonate, because spirit means breath. So that means when you tell the truth, you speaking from a certain spirit, which is of your father's spirit. So a lot of women, if they're in denial or if they're trying to curb the conversation and not just be straight up and say da-da-da, then yo, there's something wrong with your spirit of truth. You must be possessed by another spirit if you just can't simply merely admit that you at fault. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So you're not of your father's spirit, and a lot of women have to get back to being of their father's spirit. A lot of fathers wasn't in a home. That don't got to do it with the physical father, but we're talking about a spiritual aspect of your father's spirit inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Your higher consciousness and not your lower self. When you use your lower self, you start shaming men. You start insulting men. You start doing all that when really it could just be avoided by saying, look, this ain't working, I'm good. You know? This ain't working, I'm good, this ain't my value, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. Be realistic, don't prolong it, don't drag it on, you know what I'm saying, and don't keep opening up your heaven gates to people, and you know you want other options. You're going to continue to let other people enter into your heaven's gates. How many people are still with the same person they was with when they first dated? First attempted to experiment what we call relationships. That's another thing. Relationship frequency is off. You know what I'm saying? We don't relate in many ways that we're supposed to relate to what we call in relationships. You see what I'm saying? So all these things are important, and we lower our value, not understanding the worth. The mitochondrial DNA that's inside of you, the melanin, how it works, how you activate it, the carbon that's in you, you know what I'm saying? And your light, man. Your light's supposed to be shining with, confidence, courage, and care, not more or less, coming with spells of discouragement and worries, doubts, and fears. You know what I'm saying? So let's get back to who we be. Overstand your value, black woman. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is between the legs of the black woman. Let's cherish that. You know what I'm saying? And let's understand that life force that you possess is what, keeps this cycle of life going on. So you must put more value to you. And when I say that, don't take advantage and use and abuse the authority that you really have on the planet, but merely operate in nature and in harmony on your ma'at shit. Today's about balance. So make sure you apply that, because the value of you, you know what I'm saying, determines the rest of the world. The world is revolving around you. You know what I'm saying? So understand that, you know what I'm saying? You powerful, your words. Sometimes a woman's words can hurt worse than a nigga punching another nigga in the face. You know what I'm saying? Nigga rather get shot than say some shit that the lady said to him. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit cut worse, and you got to live with that forever. You can't even take that back. The bullet won't heal up, all that other shit. But when niggas say some shit, if you don't heal it within, you fuck. You don't repel that shit with tough skin, you fuck. You know what I'm saying? If you let that shit soak in and you take a verbalization traveling through the air, you know what I'm saying? Personal. You know what I mean? So, understand, we cast spells of discouragement. We put people through psychological bullshit just because you don't want to admit, what you really want to do in life or your truths. You know what I'm saying? And so, women, get back on your square. If you want to become the throne, like you claim you the throne, you want to be the Offset and the ISIS and all of that other shit, then stop leading people down fucked up paths. You know what I'm saying? Because you're causing a lot of the turmoil and the chaos because you ain't being truthful about shit. All you got to do is say, no, I'm good, let's dead it, boom, boom, boom. You ain't got to drag people and do all this other shit because you're trying to have your cake and eat it too and weigh your options and get your shit straight, all that corny shit. Because now you're becoming like a servant. Now you're moving like the devil. Now you're moving in the devil's light because you can't admit the truth. You blame a man for opening up your heaven's gates. Now everything is his fault. Where are you at fault in this shit? Where? You will never admit that you at fault for opening your fucking legs up. That's your fault then. You know what I'm saying? You should have never opened your fucking legs up. Man can't be mad. He got to do what he got to do. That's his man. You should be at fault. You the one that fucking did that shit. Ain't nobody put no gun in your head and rape you. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of times women just don't want to admit. Problem admitting, and then they deal with the, spells of discouragement and start coming with the insults and all this other shit to try to just, take the conversation and control the narrative by shaming motherfuckers and shit like that. Think they shaming niggas or whatever they doing. But at the beginning and the end of the day, all that shit is low value. Your mind is, you on a low frequency. You start doing that corny shit, you low. Ain't no way around it. You could try to fucking justify all that dumb shit, but really that shit is low, man. You supposed to be at the top. So do you really know your value? I don't think you know your worth and your value because you don't know who the fuck you are. Period. So come get these lessons, deal with the Lord. Anybody want to get into them, y'all know what we do. We got schools of thoughts all over the planet. You know what I'm saying? We do interpersonal mediations and consultations and all of that. So get at me, you know what I'm saying? We'll walk you through step by step. It's the Galactic Guardians, 720 degrees. Y'all make sure y'all get down to East Main Street, Waterbury, Connecticut. Get your products and all that. Peace.